here in Hollister in the middle of California at B&R Farms. This is an apricot farm and they grow Blenheim apricots. And as you can see, the trees are just in bloom now and they look gorgeous. So we're going to be doing some recipes in Mari Rossi's kitchen. Let's go and make some pancakes.
So today with our pancake and scone breakfast, we're going to have Nana Mae's organic blackberry applesauce. Nana Mae's has been in the apple business for some time, and they're growing organic apples in Sonoma County, and they make applesauce, they make apple cider vinegar, and they also make wonderful apple juices. This one's a combination of blackberry and apple, and I love it. Then the Meyenberg goat milk people, they've been in the goat milk business for a long time, and they just recently started making hard cheeses from goat milk, and also making they make jack cheeses. And they're also making butter, and this butter is really wonderful. It has a color and a taste very like European butters, and I think it's wonderful. Then we're going to use Tuscan Heights scone mix and lavender tea. She makes some scone mix tea combinations that you can pair together. In this case, it's golden apricot lavender tea with golden apricot scone mix. She's up in Shasta County. And then since we're here at B&R Farms, we have the opportunity to use some wonderful B&R products. B&R is a family farm in Hollister, which is in San Benito County in the center of California. And they specialize in apricots, and they grow the queen of apricots, which is the Blenheim. And what's neat about these products is they're making them with dried apricots so that the apricot flavor is extremely intense. It's just fantastic. We're going to be using the preserve, and we're also going to be using their apricot topping. The pancake mix is from Bo's Best. She makes a pancake and waffle mix. She makes actually a number of them. I particularly like the buckwheat, which is what we're going to be using, but she has other flavors as well, like vanilla and ginger and chocolate chips, so there's lots to choose from. And then she also makes these wonderful mixes for kids. And they're really fun because she shows you how to make the pancakes and how to decorate them, gives you ideas of how to use fruits and make them fun for kids, and encourages kids to eat their breakfast and to eat their fruit. We're going to top those too with C.J. Olson's is in the cherry business down in Santa Clara, and there used to be nothing but cherry orchards down there. Now it's a Silicon Valley as well. But C.J. Olson's makes this cherry jam, Bing cherry jam, and also a cherry blossom honey. And in making the pancake mix, we need to use oil, and I particularly like cooking with grapeseed oil. And this is a particularly wonderful example from Napa County, Salute Santé. This is what they specialize in. They make plain grapeseed oil, which is what we're going to use, and they also make some that have flavorings like garlic in them, for instance. So those are the ingredients we're going to use this morning. Mari Rossi's going to make the Bo's Best buttermilk buckwheat pancake mix. Try to say that fast. And I'm going to make the Tuscan Heights golden apricot scone mix.
This is the easiest. You're just going to mix the pancake mix, the water, and the eggs and the oil all together. And it'll be voila. You'll have Bo's Best buckwheat pancake mix for breakfast. With, of course, B&R Farms apricot topping.
You must have been a chef in a former life. That was a very professional cracking of eggs.
Well, Jane, when you cook for a group of boys all your life,
I hear you. So nothing could be simpler when you're making scones than to use these scone mixes. And I did open the bag before we started. I'm going to pull that out. This is the Tuscan Heights Golden Apricot Scone Mix. Pour it into the bowl. And all you need, the only other ingredient you need for this recipe is whipping cream, but you need to use whipping cream. Don't cheat on that because it absolutely has to be whipping cream. And you put 3/4 of a cup in right off the bat, mixing it. And what you're basically looking for is to have it all come together and just get sort of into a ball, and it will be sticky. That's fine, that's good. If you need to use a little bit more cream, you can use up to 1/4 cup more cream, and I think I do need a little bit more here. So now this is what the dough will look like when you're done. Very simple. And then we're going to put it here on a floured cookie board and press it into a 6-inch, more or less, circle, and the edges will be rough, that's fine. And then you just cut it into 8 pieces. Put these on a greased baking sheet and pop them in the oven. So we're going to put these in a 350-degree oven and bake them for 20 to 24 minutes. And Mary, you're going to do the grapeseed oil thing.
The grapeseed oil to oil our pan for our Beau's Best buckwheat pancakes.
Now see, you didn't try to say buckwheat buttermilk, so you avoided the whole difficulty that I had with that, saying that. Oh, that looks good. Now the trick with pancakes is you just want to, how you know how to turn them over, am I right, Mary? Is that you just wait until the bubbles that come to the top stay open. Beautiful. So this is the breakfast feast that Mary and I are going to sit down to. We've got Tuscan Heights apricot tea and Beau's Best pancakes, and we have that wonderful dried apricot topping from B&R Farms, and Meyenberg goat milk butter, and in the little pitcher we've got cherry blossom honey from C.J. Olson's Cherries, and then some Nana Mae's applesauce to put on our pancakes, and B&R Farms dried apricot preserve, and Bing cherry preserve from C.J. Olson's, and scones from Tuscan Heights Lavender Farm, their apricot scone mix. Ooh, yum. I love the texture of that. That's beautiful.
Yummy, yummy.
The taste of the apricots is so intense. It's just wonderful. I mean,
It really spices up a little dessert.
well, and I like the the buckwheat pancakes because they act as such a great foil for these other things.
Yes.
And it's so healthy, of course.
And both of these are so easy to make. That's what I love.
Yeah, for a weekend morning when you don't want to do a bunch of stuff.
Very easy.
Just
simple and
just
easy.
do it.
Right up my alley.